Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media. This is not my show tonight, but I going to play some things on a from the school committee for a little bit. So this is not my show tonight, but I'm just reviewing an audit in the school committee. So just hang back and listen to what the school committee has to say. Let me see. Well, first I'm going to let's see what's going on. I know shit on my page. Shit, a lot of things on my page. Just had it. Just trying to find it. Uh, just want to see something here. Wow. Trying to find where the school committee went. Come on. Just for a little while, I just want to.
Giving you I don't need to. I know what's going to happen. So let it happen. I've been doing this for 20 years. I know exactly what's going to happen when you cross the
That's
line.
fine, but
And then I'm going to pay two people.
Are you all right, Linda?
That's gonna be a grievance? Let I take in union work? I don't need to, I know what's gonna happen. So let it happen. I've been doing this for 20 years, I know exactly what's gonna happen when you cross the. That's fine, but at the end of the day. And then I'm gonna pay two people. That's fine, but at the end of the day, at least that's not the way things shoveled. That's not the way. So, we'll do it the right way. So. Yeah, let's go, do it the right way, I haven't seen it yet. We, when I would ask. Excuse me, right now.
Uh,
We'll do it the right way.
So
Yeah, let's go. Do it the right way. I haven't seen it yet.
we, what I would ask is,
Excuse me, right now. Madam Clerk, please enter into the record that this is a hostile work environment, and I am not going to put up with it anymore.
Safety first,
Okay,
Mr.
but-
Pacheco.
Period.
Hold on a second.
Period.
gentlemen,
That
And
is
I will
my
take this to
statement.
the bank.
That is my
Mr.
statement that's
Gentlemen.
going into the minutes. I'm done
I've had
with
it.
arguing about this stuff.
I've seen enough.
Done.
okay, we're gonna move
And I
this
want to see
comment-
the job get done. Period.
Gentlemen, let's keep it professional and let's try to get through this agenda.
Be nice if there was a policy to take care of this.
Let's
When
try
it is, you should have it.
cooler heads can prevail here. Let's deal with this.
Listen,
You don't think that that's going to be a grievance?
let
If
it
I
happen.
take in union work,
Safety's
I don't need
first.
to. I know what's going to happen.
So let it
I've been doing
happen.
this for 20 years. I know exactly what's going to happen when you cross the
That's
union
fine,
line.
but at the
And
end
then
of
I'm
the
going to
day,
pay 2 people.
that's fine, but at the end of the
No,
day,
that's-
at least I
that's
know
not
it's
the way
being
things are going.
shoveled.
That's not the way.
So-
things are done. We'll do it the right way.
So
Yeah, let's go. Do it the right way. I haven't seen it yet.
we, what I would ask is,
Excuse me, right now. Madam Clerk, please enter into the record that this is a hostile work environment, and I am not going to put up with it anymore.
Safety first,
Okay,
Mr.
but-
Pacheco.
Period.
Hold on a second.
Period.
gentlemen,
That
And I
is
will
my
take this to
statement.
the bank.
That is my
Gentlemen.
statement that's
Gentlemen.
going into the minutes. I'm done
I've had
with
it.
arguing about this stuff.
I've seen enough.
Done.
okay, we're gonna move
And I
this
want to see the
comment-
job get done. Period.
Gentlemen, let's keep it professional and let's try to get,
Wow.
You don't think that that's going to be a grievance?
Let
If
it
I
happen.
take in union work,
Safety's
I don't need
first.
to. I know what's going to happen.
So let it
I've been doing
happen.
this for 20 years. I know exactly what's going to happen when you cross the
That's
union
fine,
line.
but at the
And
end
then
of
I'm
the
going to
day,
pay 2 people.
that's fine, but at the end of the
No,
day,
that's-
at least I
that's
know
not
it's
the way
being
things are done.
shoveled.
That's not the way
So-
things are done. We'll do it the right way.
so
Yeah, let's go. Do it the right way. I haven't seen it yet.
we, what I would ask is,
Excuse me, right now. Madam Clerk, please enter into the record that this is a hostile work environment, and I am not going to put up with it anymore.
Safety first,
Okay,
Mr.
but-
Pacheco.
Period.
Hold on a second.
Period.
gentlemen,
That
And
is
I will
my
take this to
statement.
the bank.
That is my
Gentlemen.
statement that's
Gentlemen.
going into the
Enough.
minutes. I'm done
I've had
with
it.
arguing about this stuff.
I've seen enough.
Done.
okay, we're gonna move
And I
this
want to see
comment-
the job get done. Period.
Gentlemen, let's keep it professional and let's try to get through this agenda.
Be nice if there was a policy to take care of this.
Let's
When
try
it
to,
is, you should have it.
cooler heads can prevail here. Let's deal with this.
Listen,
You don't think that that's going to be a grievance?
let
If
it
I take
happen.
in union work,
Yeah.
Safety's
I don't need
first.
to. I know what's going to happen.
So let it
I've been doing
happen.
this for 20 years. I know exactly what's going to happen when you cross the
That's
union
fine,
line.
but at the
And
end
then I'm
of
going
the
to
day,
pay 2.
Wow. Wow, see that? Look at that, huh? That's the school committee for you. Yeah, well, I mean, people are just arguing back and forth in the school committee. So I had to I would like to show you a couple of replays of, the stuff that's going on in the school committee too. So that's why I, basically came on. I'm going to actually show you some more stuff that's going on everywhere. It's like so ridiculous. I mean, and Governor Moore Healy, with her 6.75% increase in electric. I mean, this is like ridiculous, her, yeah. Her 70, her 6 point, and her in the electric, and then 10% in the gas. That's not a bill. This is like so ridiculous. I mean, people, fight over things. This is like so ridiculous. I don't know how people can just fight over everything. Just gotta download some shit. I just wanted to come on today and just show you a little bit of previous on basically what's going on here. Um, let's see something here. I just want to show some stuff here. Oh boy. Let's see something here. I just wanted to come on today and show some stuff. And I'm trying to find what I want to show, but it seems like I can't. Them crazy, man. I'm telling you, these people are nuts. Yeah, there's some stuff here that I wanna show you guys. Actually, I really posted it. Just trying to let me see something here. See if I can find it down here somewhere. Uh, no, just trying to find it. Oh, I saw it too. Let me see. No, not that one. Not that one. Yeah, I just wanna show you some things here. I know I had it, so so I know I had it. I don't know exactly where it is, but I want to find it for the day's over. It's not on that one. It's got to be on that one. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Should be somewhere. What is this? Oh Lord, I'm trying to find something here. Yes. Yeah, I'm just trying to find some of these. Let's see. What am I looking for? Oh, there it is. Okay. I have it. This is what I wanted. Why is my page public? Should be just friends only. Oh. I gotta, let me see, try to get it up there now. Let's see. Uh, not sharing to my page. Now I'm gonna have to go to a page. Okay. I normally don't like. Why is it not showing up? somebody's making, I don't know, both pages. All right, let's see here. Wait a second. Hold on. And just again, this is not my show. I'm just coming on and I don't know what's going on here. I think people are hacking my page. Oh man. Oh yeah, so just trying to figure out something here. Yep. This is like so ridiculous. Trying to find something in here, but it seems I can't find it because it's nowhere to be found. When I want to find it, there's nowhere to be found. Oh, God. I need to find it. It doesn't want to be there. Why is it not? I don't want to see that. I don't know where I'm going to get it. Let's see here.
Take my corn maybe to bed with me.
Huh?
Take my corn maybe to bed with me.
All right.
What did I do wrong? Why are you telling me in that annoying tone? What did I do to you, but
I'm on live, you know. I'm just trying to find something here. Fucking bed. Tired already. Man, I mean, what are you telling me for? It's like when you want to look, when you want something, you can't find it. And I know I shared it too. Wow. Unreal. I know I shared it. Like nobody hacked my like nobody tried to try to hack my Facebook page. Yeah, this is like so unbelievable, man. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I can't find what I was looking for, but I will. Um, Again, I'm gonna just keep trying stuff. So I'm not gonna invite guests tonight. So I'm gonna just keep on trying. Yeah, to find what I think it is. Nope, I'm not doing that. Uh, 'Cause I'm trying to find something and it's hard for me to find it. Let's see. And I know I shared it. People just take it off the page, you know. I don't know why she shut the door. Stand up. Yeah, it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's there. And I know it's there. It should have never been shared over here, so I don't understand that. Yeah, it was. It was shared right over here. And yeah, I'm trying to find my other picture. Yeah, well, no results. I don't know why. Let's go in Annalisa's profile and see. See, yeah, I don't know why is it not going in that particular spot that I want it. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's not showing up anywhere else but this page. I just don't get it. Just so tired already. Trying to look for something. I'm tired of not look. I'm tired of it already because I can't find it. What I'm looking for. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm just trying to actually find some. Hello. I'm just trying to find some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Actually, for a little while, I mean, to talk about here, you know, about the. I'm trying to find it where that about the Governor Moore Healy. Uh, I'm trying to find this thing right here, where the political news, Massachusetts utilities to charge up to 6.75% interest on Healy's winter bill delayed. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm trying to find right now. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like I cannot find it, but I'll look on the political news. Hold on. Let's see if I can find on the political news. Maybe I can find on the political news. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. News. Political news. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can find it. Like when you share something and it seems like it just disappears off the page. I don't know why I can't find this page. So I can share it to it. Share it to that page. Let's see. Let's go to the other page. Ugh. It didn't even go on it. This is unreal. Wow. Can't believe it didn't even go on that page.
there was Governor Maura Healey, the current governor in the state of Massachusetts, talking about how she doesn't really think about political considerations when it comes to energy policy in her state. And the reason she doesn't do that is because it's not actually her job to make those calculations. And of course, she says this just prior to her deciding to put a delay on a standard that she is to implement before the election in 2026 that she has now pushed back to 2028 in order to, again, avoid the backlash from the everyday residents of the state of Massachusetts. But make no mistake about it, if you are in New England and well aware of the fact that winter gets cold in New England and you happen to unfortunately live in Massachusetts, of all the territories of New England, you will be faced with soaring heating bills if Maura Healey is reelected, because the changes to the heat pump systems are mandated by law, and her delay is nothing more than an election tactic in order to make sure you guys don't notice what you're actually going to be paying. And this is what we're going to talk about today, because Governor Healey of Massachusetts has essentially put a tax on heating your home in the winter. She doesn't want you to know that that's exactly what she's doing, and she's hoping that you re-elect her, thus validating her agenda, even though, again, a premise of her re-election is you not actually feeling the full impact of said agenda. So this is what we're going to talk about today. But before we do, I want to thank everybody who supports this channel via actualjusticewarrior.com/join.
Give me the money. Give me the money. Okay.
In simple terms, a clean heat standard would require all fossil fuel providers to either install electric heat pumps or another clean technology, which is the only one they're entertaining is liquid biofuel.
That's all
the other piece of a clean heat standard, very important.
That's all bull.
If you are not able to do either one of those, heat pumps or liquid biofuel, you'll have to pay the state what's called an alternative compliance payment. It's essentially a tax.
Originally scheduled to begin in 2026, the new energy tax in the clean heat standard would raise heating costs, first on households using natural gas, oil, or propane, and would eventually be applied to electric heating.
It will be high, and that will impact the price of those fuels.
So the way that this was described right there by this organization is absolutely perfect. What this is a tax on regular ordinary residents, and it's a tax on their heating bills, which of course impacts them during the devastatingly cold New England winters that Massachusetts residents experience each and every year. However, it is a hidden tax, or it's at least meant to be a hidden tax, as it hits you on both ends. So obviously, if you switch over to this supposedly
I want people to switch over to that tax that Maura Healey implemented. 6.75%. Yeah, 6.75% on the heating on the electric, and 10% on the gas. So I mean that's a loan. That's a loan for the taxpayers to pay back. That's exactly what that is. You know what I'm saying? So wow, that's crazy, man. Wow, that's nuts. I mean, that's just that's a loan. Yeah, that's a loan that the taxpayers have to pay back. That's crazy. Wow. I mean, I always talk about this stuff. Yeah, it is. I can't find it's where it's yeah, that's just a loan. YouTube. crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, politics, man. It's oh my gosh. Can't find what I'm looking for. I try to put it in everybody else's. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know, man. Well, I can't find really much of anything. So today, let's see, find something from. Let's see, YouTube. What do we got? Let me see something here. God. Ugh. Yeah, I'm about finding half the stuff that comes on his Facebook page. Forget it. It's fucking crazy. Somebody must have took it off. That's sad. That didn't come in here. I can't believe this is just happening. Oh my God. I give up. I don't want to find it. Fuck it. I don't want to find anything. Yeah, I was just trying to look for the Moore Healy thing, but the 6.75 increase in your electric bills. So yeah. And I was just trying to find it, but I it seems like I can't. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I got it on one of these pages, but it's not going to do any good. Yeah, so I just wanted to come on and show you some stuff, but kind of like really getting tired now. Tab, Windows. Let's see. Maybe AI is erasing it. Yeah, you get rid of that artificial intelligence, man. Yeah. Wasted my time. Coming on here. Yep. Oh, there it is. I thought I lost the video. Yep. Just been trying to look for some stuff, but for the last couple of hours.
Meanwhile, the situation on the ground in Minneapolis remains volatile after an attack on Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Our chief correspondent, Matt Gutman, has late details.
That terrifying moment overnight in Minneapolis as Representative Ilhan Omar in a town hall called for the ouster of federal forces for Minnesota.
And DHS Secretary Kristi Noem must resign or face impeachment.
A man suddenly lunged toward Omar and squirted her with a liquid substance before security grabbed him and took him to the ground.
Here is the reality that people like this ugly man don't understand.
Omar, you're full of crap. All right.
We are Minnesota strong.
Yeah. You guys just don't want.
Was arrested on suspicion of assault and is being held without bail at Hennepin County Jail.
Yeah, Omar.
President telling a reporter that Omar is a fraud and probably had herself.
Of course, she's a fraud. She is a fraud. Omar.
President Trump.
She belongs in jail.
This attack on
She just don't want.
Well, certainly, it's the
she just don't want the ICE agents being in Minnesota. She is a fraud.
And tonight, new video has surfaced that shows a man who resembles Alex Preddy during an encounter with federal agents recorded 11 days before.
And federal agents are trying to do their
The
job.
man is seen yelling at agents
Are
as
you
they get into
serious?
vehicles. When they drive off, he kicks a taillight. An agent jumps out, grabs him, and slams him to the ground.
Good.
Moments later, the agents
Good.
retreat, and the man walks away. As immigration operations continue, the threat of deportation and wrongful detention of U.S. citizens has deeply impacted communities here.
Families are scared. They're not coming out of their houses.
Families are scared
just
because you
hunkering
people
down,
belong.
trying to weather this out.
You people,
Jason Kuhlman is the principal of Valley View
need
Elementary
to go
School.
back to where you came
5-year-old
from.
Liam Conejo Ramos is a student. Liam was returning from school with his father when they were detained by federal agents last week.
Joaquin Castro just put out this picture, and that's Liam at the Dilley Center, detention center in Texas. You hadn't seen that. Sorry.
No. We knew he wasn't feeling well. We got word of that he was sick. That scares me.
It is so hard to watch that, but for the first time since that attack, Representative Omar has addressed the press just now. One of the things she did is condemn ICE, call for the impeachment of Kristi Noem, but also talk about how fearful communities are here, Tony, fearful to go to the market, to work, to school.
Let's call for the
Matt, thank you very much.
impeachment of
As
Omar.
members of Congress were visiting that 5-year-old and his father inside the detention center, protesters calling for their release rallied outside. And it got physical at one point as Texas state troopers deployed tear gas and tried to push the crowd back.
Yeah, let's call for the impeachment of Omar because
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, what?
Yeah.
What? And I knew he was gone because I watched it. And then they come over to try to perform some type of medical aid by ripping his clothes open with scissors, and then
Yeah. CNN fake news. Yeah. She's full of it. Okay. Yeah, she is full of it. It's unbelievable, man. Let these guys do their job. Man. I mean, these guys got to do their job. Let DHS do their job instead of interfering with police officers. Omar, she should be impeached. Okay, leave DHS alone. Let them do their job. I mean, they got a job to do. You know, and it's ridiculous already. God, you know, going to impeach this one, going to impeach that one. Yeah, I mean, come on. Let me see. Yeah, well, leave DHS do their job. God, man. Tim Walz.
Protests and tensions in Minnesota continue to make headlines across the nation. And tonight there is a new development in the investigation into that deadly shooting. The 2 federal officers are now on paid administrative leave. A Customs and Border Protection spokesperson says that the move is a standard protocol. Both fired their weapons during the shooting of Alex Preddy, according to a Department of Homeland Security preliminary report sent to Congress. The report also notifies lawmakers that a preliminary review of body camera footage has been conducted. Meanwhile, protesters have taken to the streets for days in those sub-freezing temperatures.
And I'm really sad that this man was out here exercising his American right, the right that was fought for, and he lost his life to that.
This is like so ridiculous, man.
We were holding each other tight, and I'll never forget like the fear that we both felt in our hearts that day.
Oh,
and
come on.
Deep breath. It's okay.
What a bunch of phonies. You guys caused all this problem.
Detained, released, and arrested again. Nasra Ahmed is one of 16 new charges announced by the United States Attorney General. And like Ahmed did, most of those arrested today have spoken out to the media, accusing ICE of going too far. The Attorney General called them rioters who resisted federal arrests.
Those 16 people are in federal court right now. And there are new details about Saturday's deadly shooting of Alex Preddy. The federal agents who opened fire are on leave. Initially, we were told they were reassigned out of state, but now Homeland Security says they've actually been on leave since Saturday.
And despite the shifting tone we've seen from the White House after that shooting, Operation Metro Surge continues. Some new video shows an SUV's shattered windows after federal agents arrested 2 people in Minneapolis.
Kristi Noem must resign or face impeachment.
Oh, you should be facing impeachment. Omar. Yeah, Omar, you should
Town
be
hall
facing
trouble.
impeachment.
Minneapolis lawmaker Ilhan Omar suddenly sprayed with a syringe.
Today, we have learned what that liquid was and who did it. Caroline Cummings is in the newsroom with those details. Caroline.
Well, the man accused of spraying Congresswoman Ilhan Omar yesterday is behind bars in the Hennepin County Jail on probable cause of third-degree assault. He has not been formally.
Well, I'm going to tell you about this, okay? Omar, okay, the governor, okay, she should be impeached. She should go, okay, because DHS is trying to do their job, okay? So why don't you just let, DHS do their job? They're police officers, they're law enforcement. They're there to get the illegal aliens, right? So let them do their job. You know what I'm saying? Stop interfering with them. You know what I'm saying? Once you interfere with DHS, you cause riots, and then all hell breaks loose. I mean, Omar, the governor, she talks about impeachment. She should be impeached herself, okay? Because she is a problem. She's a problem. Okay. She's a big problem. Okay. The FBI should be investigating her. She's a big problem. Okay. She shouldn't even be the governor. She shouldn't even be the governor, Omar. Okay. She's a big problem. She gets involved. She gets involved with things that she shouldn't even be getting involved. Okay. Okay. She's also a fraud too herself. She should be impeached and she should be going to jail. So let's listen on to the video.
Charged. Sources say the substance in that syringe was apple cider vinegar. The FBI is leading this investigation. Let's take a look at this video again. You see the man spray the congresswoman with the syringe and say, "You must resign." And then Omar is ready to fight back before he's tackled to the ground and hauled away. And that's when he was later booked in jail. And here is a closer look of the syringe on the ground after that man was apprehended.
Wow.
This is what the congresswoman said immediately after the attack.
You know, I'm gonna go figure if I am, but I feel okay. I feel that it is important for people, whether they're in elected office or not,
She should be leaving
to allow
office.
these people to intimidate us,
Okay.
to make us not
Yeah.
fight for
She
our
should be.
constituents and for the country we love. And as I said, you know, I've survived war, and
Absolutely, I
I'm definitely
agree
going
with
to
you.
survive intimidation.
A U.S. Capitol Police late yesterday reported that they investigated more threats against members of Congress, their staff, and families last year than
man.
any other year since 2020. That number soared by 58% from 2024 to 2025. WCCO is speaking right now with Congresswoman Omar, and we'll hear more about her about that attack from her. And that's all new coming up tonight at 5 o'clock, guys.
All right. Thank you, Caroline. New video of protests taking a tense turn outside the Texas facility holding a 5-year-old boy from Minnesota and his father. You can see one woman washing out her eyes after crowd control chemicals were deployed. Texas Democrats met with little Liam Ramos. You probably remember this picture of him. A judge ruled yesterday that he and his father could not yet be deported. Representative Joaquin Castro posted on social media after meeting Liam, demanding his release. He says he told Liam how much his family, school, and country is praying for him. This is a live look outside the facility where a crowd has gathered to protest Liam's detention. Lawmakers are expected to report back on what they saw inside that facility in just minutes.
The United States Attorney General says she is, quote, on the ground in Minneapolis and announced the arrest of 16 people today. Pam Bondi posted images of those 16 people on social media late this afternoon. Many of them have previously reported ICE detained them, roughed them up, and then released them. That includes 23-year-old U.S. citizen Nasra Ahmed, who told reporters last week that she was held for 2 days. This video shows them taking her into custody in a St. Paul parking lot. On social media, Bondi said that they were arrested, quote, for allegedly assaulting federal law enforcement, people who have been resisting and impeding our federal law enforcement agents, and said we expect more arrests to come. All of the suspects appeared in federal court this afternoon. They are expected to be released soon. We do have a crew there, so we will keep you updated. A foreign nation is sounding the alarm over what it calls the attempted attack of its consulate in Minneapolis by ICE agents.
An employee at the Ecuadorian consulate in Northeast Minneapolis shot this video. In it, she confronts what they say is an ICE agent attempting to get in the door. Shortly after the incident, the consulate activated emergency protocols. Ecuador's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said it, quote, immediately presented a note of protest to the Embassy of the United States in Ecuador to ensure that acts of this nature are not repeated. University of St. Thomas law professor Rachel Moran says ICE cannot legally enter a consulate.
I don't know whether the agents are unaware of the law that prevents them from just entering an embassy without the embassy's consent, or if this is a power grab like we've seen from the agents in a lot of other contexts where they're simply blatantly doing something illegal.
No, it's federal. It's federal. They can enter, any federal agent can.
We begin today's show in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as the Pentagon's placed 1,500 soldiers from the 11th Airborne Division in Alaska to be on standby to possibly be deployed to Minnesota just days after President Trump threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act as protests continue over ICE's immigration crackdown. The Trump administration says it's opened criminal investigations into Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, who've sharply criticized ICE's tactics. In a statement, Walz said, quote, "Weaponizing the justice system and threatening political opponents is a dangerous authoritarian tactic," unquote. This comes after
these ICE is trying to do their job. I mean, come on. Tim Walz always sticks his nose into stuff, okay? I thought this dude resigned already. Oh, my God. He didn't. I thought he was supposed to resign. He's still sticking his nose into stuff? Damn. Oh, my God.
The FBI reportedly opened a civil rights probe into the ICE agent who killed Renee Good, but then pivoted to focus instead on whether Good and her widow assaulted the agent. Meanwhile, on Friday, a federal judge ordered ICE agents to stop arresting or pepper spraying peaceful demonstrators in Minneapolis. On Sunday, demonstrators disrupted Sunday services at a church in St. Paul to protest one of the church's pastors, David Easterwood, who they say is a top ICE official in the Twin Cities.
David Easterwood is a pastor here. He is also the director of the field office for ICE in St. Paul. So someone who claims to worship God, teaching people in this church about God, is out there overseeing ICE agents.
The Department of Justice says it's opened an investigation into the protesters.
Look at this.
In another development, the Trump administration is being accused of denying legal counsel to many arrested during the immigration sweeps. Multiple attorneys say they've been blocked from seeing clients held at the Whipple Federal Building in Minneapolis. Meanwhile, ICE agents continue to carry out raids in St. Paul. Armed, masked agents battered down the door of a home and without a warrant arrested a man led out of home in his underwear in freezing weather. It turned out the man was a naturalized U.S. citizen born in Laos. For more, we go to Minneapolis for a report from Democracy Now!'s John Hamilton on the ground there this weekend, speaking with people about how communities are organizing against the ICE raids.
James Schwesnadol is a volunteer with the Community Rapid Response Group on the lookout for federal agents in his Minneapolis neighborhood.
Just driving around my neighborhood, kind of picking an area to just keep an eye on, looking out for any ICE or Customs and Border Patrol.
Hundreds of legal observers like James now patrol the streets of the Twin Cities each day, on the lookout for masked federal agents in unmarked vehicles.
And then I'm on a signal chat with people in my neighborhood here, and then there's people all over the neighborhood who are following that signal chat. And if they see a message that ICE is, passing through their block or getting out of their cars on their block or the next block over, they're ready to run out and videotape, do constitutional observing, blow whistles, let neighbors know that ICE is on the block and it's not safe to come outside.
Activities like these are protected by the First Amendment, but that hasn't stopped federal agents from deploying violence against people who track their movements.
Now, get out of the way. Move your car now. You're obstructing. Get out of the way.
Obstructing justice,
Patty O'Keefe is a 36-year-old South Minneapolis resident who learned that lesson firsthand.
I live about 8 blocks away from where Renee Good was murdered. And last Sunday, January 11th, I was out patrolling.
Well, some people should just say, hey, look, hey, why don't you just let the ICE agents do their job? I mean, they're there for the illegal aliens. That's what they're there for. So, and this is why they're knocking on people's doors, and taking people into custody, because because these are illegal aliens that don't belong, in America. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know why I don't know why these people, interfere with ICE agents. I don't know why they do interfere with it. I mean, if I saw ICE agents over here in Massachusetts, let me tell you, I'm not going to interfere. Okay. They're going to do what they have to do because that's their job. Okay. And that's what they get paid for. Okay. I'm not going to follow them around. I'm not going to interfere with their with their investigation. I mean, people in Minneapolis, they shouldn't even be interfering with their investigation because now, once you interfere with their fate, so ICE is going to fight back. Okay, DHS is going to fight back. Okay, and that's going to be the end of that. And let me tell you something: when DHS fights back, you're going to lose. Okay, you're going to lose horribly because something. Because number one, they're federal agents. Number two, they carry guns. Number three, they carry mace. Okay, and they're not there for you. They're there for the illegal aliens. That's what That's what DHS is there for. They were hired to go and clean up all the cities. Okay, with the illegal aliens. Okay, I mean, and then you're getting locals interfering with DHS. Okay, and having wars with them. That's not right. Tim Walsh, Omar, they should keep their nose out of everything. They, especially Tim Walsh, okay? Because Tim Walsh is a corrupt politician. He's a corrupt politician, so he should be the one to be keeping his mouth shut, okay? Because he caused all this, okay? The Minnesota governor. He's the one that caused all this stuff, okay? He's the one, okay? He caused all this, okay? He helped the former president, okay, bring all these people in here, okay? All these illegal aliens in here. That's why we have the problems that we have now. It's because of Tim Walsh and the former president, Joe Biden, okay? Okay? So, I mean, so President Donald Trump, okay, sends people in there to clean up, okay, and here you guys are, fighting with DHS and stuff, fighting with law enforcement, causing riots and everything else and stuff. That's not right. It's not right at all. I don't understand this. Okay, I don't understand any of this stuff. Okay, First you complain, the illegal aliens are in my city and everything else and stuff. So when Donald Trump got elected, okay, and he says, well, I'm going to have it all cleaned up. So he's having it all cleaned up, and you guys are over there fighting with law enforcement like DHS, So like Omar, she's a corrupt politician. She should resign. Okay, Omar. Okay, just like Governor Walsh did. Governor Walsh resigned because you want to know why? Because he knows that he's in a lot of trouble. Okay, he knows he's a corrupt politician. That's why. Okay, so that's why he resigned, because he cannot handle this. Okay. Oh, gonna go back to Donald Trump and tell Donald Trump that he needs to stop all this. Donald Trump ain't gonna stop all this. Donald Trump ain't gonna even listen to him, because you don't want to know why? Because Governor Walsh is Governor Walsh. Okay, he is a problem. Okay, he is a problem. That's why he resigned. Okay, from office. Okay, Omar too is Omar too. Okay, her too. Okay, she's a problem too. She should be resigning. Okay, DHS, they are trying to do their job. Law enforcement. Okay, they're investigating crimes. And stuff. Let them investigate. Okay, let them do their job. Okay, they got a job to do, just like everybody else, just like any local law enforcement. Okay, they have a job to do. If they're investigating and they're going after people and arresting them, well, it's for a reason, right? I mean, you don't have to interfere, because you interfere with law enforcement, okay, and you're interfering in their investigation, you're going to get locked up and you're going to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You know what I mean? It's, those are federal agents. Those not like local cops. You know what I'm saying? Where you can mess with them. Let's listen to the other half of the video now.
And observing ICE with my friend Brandon when we were violently arrested and detained. When we got on the scene, the ICE agents were getting back into their two vehicles. There were a number of people who had shown up by that point, and so they decided to leave the area. So they turned down a side street, and we proceeded to follow them on that side street and continue blowing our whistles and honking our horns 30, 40 seconds into.
Okay. Now this is where it gets good. Okay. So here she is. Here they are following them down the street, down side streets. Okay. So if you're following federal agents down side streets, yeah, that's a problem. You're causing problems. Okay. You're causing problems by following. You're antagonizing the problem. And you know what? And again, okay, you're interfering with their investigation. Okay. And where you guys shouldn't even be interfering in the investigation. Okay. Okay. And it's simple. Don't antagonize them. Don't interfere in the investigation. Again, they got a job to do. Okay. You guys got to leave them alone. Okay. I mean, my opinion, I wouldn't mess with them guys. Those guys have got guns. Those guys got mace. Those guys will come out. They don't care. Okay. And those federal agents, they're not going to back down from nobody. They'll go right after you. Okay. And they'll take you down. Simple as that.
Doing that, they stopped their car, got out of the car, surrounded my vehicle, screamed at us to stop following them, told us we were obstructing them.
Good.
Even though there was no one in front of their cars, we weren't at an active ICE raid even, they could have just kept going forward. And then one of the agents proceeded to spray pepper spray into the front windshield vent of my vehicle. So we got pepper spray in the car, which was, hurt our eyes and our mouths and our throats. And they got back in the vehicles, kept driving. And when we didn't turn around, they stopped the car again, got out.
You can go forward. We are not obstructing. We are not obstructing. You can go forward. You can go forward. We're not obstructing. We are not obstructing. We know our rights.
They broke our two front windows and
Well, why? You know what I'm saying? You kept on following them. If you guys would have turned over on an opposite side of the street, that problem would have never occurred. So you know what? Shame on you. Okay, that's your problem. Okay, you're following ICE agents. They told you stop obstruction of justice, and and let them do their investigation. So, whose fault's that? That's your fault. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes you win stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? So you win stupid prizes. So here's your stupid prize. So, I don't feel sorry for you.
Dragged us out, arrested us, and brought us to detention.
Yes, sir. Get the out of the car. Yes, sir. I'm coming out. Shut up. Shut the up. Sir, you are under arrest for routine operation.
I was in the vehicle with 3 ICE agents, and as soon as they all got into the vehicle and shut the doors, they just immediately started taunting me, making fun of me. One of them took a photo of me and showed it to the other agents, and they were just laughing, insinuated that I was ugly. And then one of the agents, the one who had sprayed the pepper spray into my car, proceeded to say, "You guys got to stop obstructing us. That's why that lesbian bitch is dead," referring to Renee Good.
Do not break
Other legal observers have experienced physical abuse. A disabled U.S. Marine Corps veteran named Sky suffered bruised arms, hands, and legs after being violently pulled from the driver's seat by federal agents.
Get out of the car. Put the car in park. Get out of the car. Put the car in park. Get out of the car.
Virginia, TBN.
You know I'm a Marine Corps veteran.
I don't care what you are.
Others have had their license plates and faces scanned by ICE, with agents even following them to their homes.
ICE is at my house.
This is an intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
Judy and Noah Levy were at their home in St. Paul on January 6th when
Well, I'll tell you one thing: if you didn't interrupt, if they didn't obstruct, obstructions of justice and interfere with ICE, then it wouldn't have never been a problem. But anyways, I'm going to shut that down. And but anyways, hey, anybody, I just wanted to come on today. I wanted to show you a little bit of what was going on, with the ICE agents and stuff. And but I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Not Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Saturday at 6:30 to 9. Today wasn't my show. I just want to show you guys a little bit of previews on what was happening with the ICE and stuff, with the ICE agents and stuff. But I mean, you can't go around obstructing the justice. You can't. Okay, you can't go around following ICE agents around. Okay, they're federal law enforcement. They're ICE agents and stuff. I mean, they're doing their job. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Okay, Omar, and then Omar. Oh, I've been attacked. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? Hey, Omar is a corrupt politician. Okay, she's so corrupt. Okay, she's just like Michelle Wu and Governor Healy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these politicians, they're so corrupt that I think they should be. I don't even understand why the FBI ain't looking into all this stuff. Okay, looking into Omar, Michelle Wu, Governor Tim Walz, and Maura Healey and stuff. I don't know why. Okay, I really understand. I don't understand why, because I don't. Honestly, I don't. But politicians, they're corrupt. You know what I'm saying? They're corrupt. And and a lot of times, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, Omar, Governor Healy, and Michelle Wu, and I mean, they're just corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like Mayor Paul Coogan. I mean, these people are so corrupt. They just don't care. You know what I'm saying? And they'll continue. It's just like the audit. The audit 72% had passed, and now they don't want the audit. So I don't know why, and I don't understand why. Okay, that the FBI and the Attorney General ain't looking into all this corruption and stuff. I don't know why. But I wish they do. I wish the Attorney General and the FBI look into this stuff. Look into state, local, and federal and stuff. So I don't know why. I don't know why. I wish I don't have the answer to that. I don't have the answer to that. So I wish that the FBI and the the Attorney General look and investigate and look into this corruption between city, state, and federal. You know what I'm saying? So I wish, because there's a lot of things going on. Okay, there's a lot of money a lot of taxpayers' money being spent and everything too. So, but we'll talk about all this on Saturday too as well. But hey, again, thank you all for watching. And I just wanted to actually show you, what was going on all around Minnesota, and other places too. So, but hey, do yourself a favor. You see ICE, if you see ICE in New Bedford, please do not interfere with them. Even the people in Massachusetts, if you see ICE, please do not interfere with them. They're federal agents. They're trying to do their job. People complaining about the illegal aliens being in here, and that's why they're here. So, I mean, that's like this. You have the only person you have to blame for that is the former president Joe Biden, okay, and and Governor Tim Walz and stuff, Governor Healy, Michelle Wolf, them are the people that are to blame for all this stuff that's going on right about now. So, like Governor Omar. So, I mean, she should be impeached. Omar should be out of office. Okay. So that's all I got to say. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. I'll see you on Saturday with two of my guests, Annalisa and with Annalisa and Mr. Kilgus. Okay, James Kilgus. So I'll take it easy, guys. I'll talk to you later. So this was just a brief today. So have a great night, everyone.